A terrible state of depression that has the potential to affect everyday activity, with suicidal ideation in extreme cases. Is that the order of the day for some professionals? Thanks for joining us once again. My name is Dr. KEVWE'S, and on this episode of Dr. KEVWE'S Lifestyle Weekly, I'll be talking about tackling depression in professional settings. 3 action steps that you can take. Just about a week ago, a Nigerian medical doctor was reported to have committed suicide, jumping from the Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos straight into the Lagos Lagoon. Now, some people have tried to proffer reasons as to why a medical doctor would take such an action. I did a quick literature review and realized that suicide attempts, and indeed suicide amongst professionals, have dated back to quite a long time. Well, I can't say I've experienced it all, but as a professional myself, I can tell you that I've sailed through the deep seas of depression some time ago. And today, I'll be sharing 3 action steps that I took to pull myself out of the dungeons of extreme sadness. Stay tuned. When we come back from the short break, we'll dive straight into those action steps. Whenever I start to feel really down, for whatever reason, first thing I do as a religious person will be to pray. Whatever religion, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Or otherwise? If you believe that there's a supreme creator out there, then praying and having hope that things can get better for you is one very popular way by which people try to raise their moods out of any depressive state. I'm a Christian and I can't deny that. So, my number 1 action plan will be to pray with all faith that things will eventually change. And more times than often, I've gotten the solutions to the problems that were getting me sad way before I thought that answers will ever become present. But if you say you are not one of those people that believe in prayers, if you are a philosopher, then let's head on to the second action plan. My second action plan will be to read motivational books. I read a lot of motivational books, and every time I read these books, my spirit gets quite lifted. When you read books, you will see the different scenarios that people have gone through. Sometimes probably worse situations than you're finding yourself currently. So it is important to read and then see how people have tackled different situations. Some people will say no situation is ever the worst. Your case can never be the worst out there. It is good to read. The third thing I will usually do will be self-motivation. Sometimes, no matter how much people talk to you, the answer will always still remain inside your own self. So most of the time, when I'm feeling really sad, after praying and reading motivational books, I will usually motivate myself positively towards potential future successes. I will identify A-League schools that I want to attend. I will picture myself as a very successful leader of a multi-billion naira or dollar company. And then I begin to take action. Most of the time, when you take action, you become busy. And then you realize that your spirit becomes lifted with the excitement of the possible achievement of something you never thought could ever be possible. For those who are dealing with some form of disease or another, like the doctor in question, it is quite difficult, and some of the time no one can ever feel how you feel. But when you remember that you are not the only one in this situation, and remember that if you just decide to hang in there, as far as there's life, there will always be hope. I want to wish families who've lost one person or the other within this past week or any time in the past the fortitude to bear the loss. Any family member lost is usually one too many. And as medical doctors, sometimes we wish that we could save the world, if you have me put it that way. But sometimes it's just not possible. But as individuals, we need to do all we can to try and make sure that our bodies are well, our minds are sound, and pray that the Almighty Creator keeps us to be able to live till great grand old age. Well, I hope I've been able to help someone out there with these simple 3 action steps. Endeavor to click on the subscribe button, because there's a lot more coming to your airwaves via this vlog. If you have any question, ensure to ask by commenting down below, and do not fail to follow us on social media, being Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For sponsorship, ensure to send us an email. All the information you need are outlined right below. Thank you. Until I come your way same time next week, this is Dr. KEVWE'S Lifestyle Weekly. Ensure to remain blessed.